Just bear with me a second till I get set up here. All right. I think we are good. When you pop on, say hello. My volume down here. Hello, Miss Carol. Glad you could join. All right, we are going to get started right away. Today we are going to be doing a fun fold. Hi Pam, glad you could join. The card we're going to do today, I don't even know what the fold is called. It's a type of a Z fold. I had a request for a specific fold and I went looking, trying to find, and I couldn't find. So I apologize, but I did find a really, really cool card. And we're going to make that one this week instead. Okay, so I have a whole bunch of bits and pieces. As always, we're not going to worry about the measurements because I will post the measurements when I do the blog post later on tonight or tomorrow morning. Okay, so our first piece of the card is just a standard card base. And then with the other half of the sheet of cardstock, this piece here, we're going to need to know the measurements because we're going to score this. Now let me get my scoreboard out of the way. And we will do some scoring. All right, so this piece is 3, I believe it's 3 by 8.5. No, 4.5 by 8.5. All right, now we are going to score this at 2 1/8. Make sure I'm in camera here so you guys can see. 2 1/8 is right there. I'm just going to go slow so I don't jump the track. And our second score is at 4 1/4. And our third score is at 6 3/8. Now, if you don't have this scoreboard and you're making this card, watch this trick. If you flip this around, it's 2 1/8. So 2 1/8 from each end, and then at 4 1/4. Okay. Now we're going to put that away, and we're going to bring in our paper trimmer. And you will notice, maybe you can't see, right here, there is a mark at the 2-inch mark. What I did is I put this in my trimmer like so, and I just put a tick mark at the 2-inch mark. And that's going to allow me to put this in the track down here and put this top corner in the track up there. And we are going to cut this piece off, and that's just garbage. Now, you can score it before or after. I found it easier to do it before. All right, so this is the interior part of our card. We're going to set that aside for a minute. We're going to go back to this piece, and we're going to work on this. I have used the Greatest Journey DSP for this card. As soon as I saw this card, I said, you know, I have to use it. It just screams for it. So this is the matte layer, is Night of Navy. And as you can see, I cut some things out of it because we're going to be putting this beautiful DSP over the top of it. You're not even going to notice. So I'm going to bring in my glue and we are going to layer these two pieces together. So were you all surprised about the colors that are retiring? Happy, sad, mad, glad? Oh, there's Miss Michelle. She made it. Well, I've gotten a peek at the new colors that are coming, and you guys are going to love them. Very exciting. All right. So that is the front focal image of our card. And I'm just going to glue this flat on to the front of my card. Now you could use whatever adhesive you like. Tombow is my adhesive of choice. And there we have it. There is our card front. Easy peasy. Now we are going to... I was very sad to see the soft succulent go. I really like soft succulent. So now what we have to do, this piece is going to go on the inside of our card. And we have to decide which way we want it. Do we want the tall side on this side or on this side? So before we do that, we're going to take these other two pieces of DSP that I've chosen. Same paper, just the flip side of it. And we're just going to make this pretty on the inside. I'm losing my voice tonight. I'm very croaky. You're going to be surprised at how simple this card is. There we go. There is the inside of our card. And I think I want this to go this way, and I'll tell you why. I chose a paper that has pattern to it. We just have to put the pieces together. What have I done? All right, those two go together. There we go. I just don't know why. There we go. That makes more sense. I was having a moment there thinking I did something wrong. Okay, seeing as this is small and this is a small panel, I think that's why I want this card to go in this direction. So now what we have to do is we have to decorate these panels. And I'm sorry, Michelle, that is the Greatest Journey. Let me grab it here. It's called Enjoy the Journey.
It's product number 160586, and it's beautiful, beautiful stuff. This was one of the free celebration choices this year. It's all got scenery on it. It's beautiful. All right, so we are going to do this the easy way. I'm going to take this panel and I'm going to take pencil. And as you can see, there's a little border around it, and I am going to make a tick mark on this one on each side. And then I'm going to grab my paper trimmer and I'm going to put the 2 tick marks in the track and we'll cut it off. Then we're going to glue this one on just like that. And then we're going to continue our journey across. But when we go across, we're only going to need 1 measurement. Okay. Actually, no, because we're doing it backwards. You see this, I'm measuring it exactly to that. And we will cut this one off. I lost my tick mark. There it is. Just line those up in the paper trimmer. And don't worry if you're just a smidge out. Nobody's going to notice it. They're going to be looking at the beautiful card you have when you're done. All right, same thing. Just place it. Mark that corner and that corner and slice it off. Super simple. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I have another card to show you, one that I made last night while I was trying to figure this out. And it's totally different paper. It's actually with the Taco Fiesta set. So that would be totally different than this one. So did anybody notice that the Stamparatus is not going to be available anymore? I just saw that in a Demonstrator forum. So I am very glad that I just ordered one a week ago, or I just received it a week ago, because I ordered one to have at the trailer. So I didn't have to lug it back and forth. Okay, so this is going to go on the inside of our card. So the only thing that has to happen is this needs to fold in the middle and it needs to be straight. So fold that and burnish it, and then fold these other ones back and burnish them straight, because you need to have these panels straight. That's the only thing you have to be sure of. All right. So we are going to glue this panel down first. So I'm just going to put some adhesive on here. And you have to be sure that this is straight and right to the edge and lined up perfectly. That's why I like my Tombow. It gives me that second wiggle room. All right, that one's attached. Now we have to attach this one over here. And I'm going to do something. I think. No, I'm not. I can't do it now. I should have done it before. This is out just a little bit and it's bugging me. So, there we go. Now I'm going to put adhesive on the back of this panel. And this is called an interior Z-fold, I believe is the name that it's called. Come on. Didn't hold it long enough and tried to fold the card up. There we go. Give that a good burnish. And there is our interior Z-fold. Now, if you have any pencil marks left, just give them a quick erase so that they're not able to be seen. All right, now, as you can see, this is a thick one. And it's nice because it will display, right? But you need to have some kind of a closure on it or it's going to spring out of the envelope. And we really don't want that. So I am going to put a belly band on here. Here's a little tip for you. You ever get, when you cut with your paper trimmer, that little ridge? Just use your bone folder and flatten that ridge out. And we're going to go loosey-goosey around here, and you'll see that it does not join. This is just the leftover piece, but that's okay. I have a fix for that. I have pre-stamped a greeting from that Greatest Journey bundle. It says, "You belong among the stars." And I did that with a circle, and I'm putting it on one of the stylish shape circles. Yeah, it's frustrating when you ruin something, Michelle. I understand 100%. Once you get it, get used to it, you'll wonder why you waited. All right, so that is going to be my belly band right there. And I am going to use dimensionals. You can use glue if you want, but I kind of think I want this to be raised up a little bit. So I'm going to put 2 dimensionals on each side of this belly band. Yeah, it kind of does, Michelle. I'd like to say I planned that, but no, I did not. All right. So we are going to remove those paper backings. And pop this in place. You belong among the stars. And my intention is that we put it up towards the top so that you can see all that beautiful scenery down below. And then when we pop off the belly band, I have just simply die cut some shadows, and you can use whichever ones you want. I think I'm only going to use 2. And I don't know which 2 I want. I want the bike for sure. I really like that mountain biker. It can be whatever you want. This one I'm kind of designing for a guy, because my other card that I did last night that I'm going to show you could be used for a guy or a girl. So this guy's popping a wheelie, and the reason he's doing that is I need him to be on that little panel because that panel folds, right? And then further down the trail at dusk is this jogger. There we go. And because it's dusk, they're just shadows, right? Now, if I wanted, I could put this guy on here, but I think it would take away. So I'm just going to throw him in the bits box. And that is our interior Z-fold card. Super easy, but super wow when they open it up. And a glue dot makes it a gift card holder. All you need to do is put a couple of glue dots on the back of that, and it slides right in behind here perfectly. Okay? So there's that idea. And put the pin in this glue, and I will bring in the other one. Thank you, Pam. The other one is Taco Fiesta. Have a spectacular birthday. This one makes me grin. This little mustache on this taco really is the cat's meow. Reminds me of a bad 70s movie. And this one, has a piñata and a cactus on the inside. And it too could hold a gift card. Now this one here, I left this panel blank intentionally so that I had a place to write the greeting. Okay? On this card, because there is no place to write a greeting, you would have to use the back of the card. Okay? Now, if you wanted to put gift cards in there, you very easily can do that. If you want it just to be left alone, you can do that as well. You can decorate them however you want, but they're super, super fun, and they're thick, like heavy. So, you know, it's kind of a impressive card to give someone. All right, that is it for tonight, my friends. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you give it a try. I will post a tutorial. It's probably going to be tomorrow, to be honest. I haven't even had a chance to look at any of those lists because I've been getting those lists out to you guys so that you had time to look at them and see what treasures were in there that you wanted. And I haven't even had time to look myself. So I'm going to go have some supper and sit down and put my feet up and look at that list tonight. So it'll be tomorrow when I get that tutorial out to you. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.